Mr. Harrison is embarrassing. Chapter 3, Big Nose. After the teachers got their coffee, everything was back to normal, or as normal as things ever get at elementary school. The bell rang and we all rushed to Mr. Granite's class. We pledged the allegiance, did word of the day, and had circle time. And that's when we all sit around in a circle. So it has the perfect name. Okay, turn to page 23 in your math book, said Mr. Granite. I've been working on page 23 in our math book for 1,000,000 days. But every time we get started, there seems to be an interruption. That's fine with me, because math is boring. Today, we're going to work on fractions, said Mr. Granite. Now, which one of you can tell me? He didn't get the chance to finish his sentence, because at that very moment, an announcement came over the loudspeaker. Everyone please report to the all-purpose room for an assembly, said Miss Patty. Yay! Me and the guys shouted. No math. What? Mr. Granite moaned. Nobody told me we were having an assembly. He was mad, but I was happy because we got out of math again. I didn't even mind that we had to walk 1,000,000 miles to the all-purpose room. I got a seat next to Ryan, and Alexa sat on my other side. Andrea and that crybaby Emily were in front of us. Mr. Klutz and our vice principal, Miss Jaffe, got up on stage. Mrs. Jaffe made a peace sign with her fingers, which means shut up. First of all, how about a big round of applause for Mr. Harrison, said Miss Jaffe. He fixed the coffee machine. Mr. Harrison took a bow. Everybody clapped in a circle and yelled, hip, hip, hooray, until the teachers made the shut up peace sign again. Students, I have big news, announced Mr. Klutz. Mr. Klutz has a big nose, Alexa whispered in my ear. Hey, that's what I was going to say. Today is elementary school's 50th birthday, Mr. Klutz said. Hip, hip, hooray, everybody yelled. What do hips have to do with cheering? That sounds like you're cheering for hips. To help us celebrate, some special visitors are coming after lunch, Mr. Klutz told us. Mayor Hubble is going to be here. A newspaper reporter and Channel 7 News is coming to film the celebration. Are we going to be on TV? Some girls shouted. You betcha, said Miss Jaffe. Eek, we're going to be on TV. All the girls started screaming and freaking out. We're going to be famous. It's going to be like a reality TV show. Girls are weird. How do I look? Asked Andrea. I need to comb my hair. You look beautiful, said Emily. How do I look? Oh, you look beautiful too, said Andrea. You both look ugly, I told them. Mr. Klutz made the shut up peace sign again. There will be one other special guest, he said. Elementaries. The lady our school was named after, just like our school is celebrating its birthday. So is Mrs. Mentry. She is 90 years old today, and she's going to celebrate right here with us. Isn't that exciting? Yes, said all the girls. No, said all the boys. There's a reason why I called you all in here this morning, Mr. Klutz told us. Do you kids remember what happened the last time Elementary visited our school? How could I forget? It seemed like it was just yesterday. Our school had been named the cleanest school in the district, and Elementary came to the vomitorium at lunchtime to give us the award. The only problem was I shot some peas and carrots up in the air with a spoon, and they stuck to the ceiling for a few minutes. But then they landed on Andrea's head, so she dumped a bowl of spaghetti over my head. I pushed a bowl of macaroni and cheese in her face, and Emily got hit in the head with a meatball. The next thing we knew, the whole school was having a big food fight. And that's when Elementary showed up. She didn't give us the award for having the cleanest school in the district, but she did dump a bowl of chocolate pudding over Mr. Klutz's head. That was a very embarrassing day, said Miss Jaffe. We cannot let it happen again. With the reporter and a camera crew coming, we need to show our school is in the best possible light. You're going to shine lights on the school? I asked. Andrea turned around to roll her eyes at me. That means we need to be on our best behavior, Arlo, she whispered. You should try it sometime. Oh, snap, said Ryan. Mrs. Mentry doesn't like it when things get dirty, Mr. Klutz told us. So let's spend the rest of the morning cleaning up the school. I want this place to be as clean as a whistle when she arrives. Whistles aren't clean, I said to Alexa. Yeah, she replied. Whistles are filled with people's spit. They're gross. Andrea rolled her eyes at us. Clean as a whistle is an idiom, she said. You're an idiom, I told Andrea. Oh, snap, said Ryan. I had no idea what an idiom was, but it was just one letter away from idiot, so I figured it was something mean that I could say to Andrea.